Problem solving, day 9 of Bajoit tennis bootcamp, and we're going to talk about the next mental idea for tennis. This is a good one for the last portion of our mental section as we get into strategy, because the problem solving is mental and there's a lot of mental parts to it, but it also is technically strategy. So this is our video that is a mix of both. Okay, so problem solving, what is it? Okay, you have a problem, you have to find a solution. But in tennis, it really means I have a situation and I need to figure out how to win. This was one of my strengths as a player. And I think back to my matches, and it's like I wasn't that good on ground strokes. I didn't have like really a great game overall. I had good pieces, but I found a way to make them work through problem solving. And if I had to pick one thing that I was the best at, I would say this. So then I think back, okay, what was I doing in my matches? Okay, take a random example. It's 15-30 and it's an important game. I'm serving. I need to figure out how to win this point. What's my thought process? Okay, it's 15-30, big point. I need to go to one of my better plays. I need to play smart, high percentage tennis, and I really need to win this point, okay? So then from there, it's like, what am I gonna use to win this point? What strategies or what shots? I like my kick serve out wide on the ad side, and I'm gonna volley on the first ball. But last time I did that, the guy hit a great passing shot cross court and it was at my feet and I couldn't get the volley. Okay, so I gotta be careful of that. So I'm gonna hit a great kick serve and I'm gonna close in fast, and if it looks like he's going cross, I'm gonna beat it to the spot so I can hit a drop volley to the other side. And then I was thinking about it and it's like, what did I do there? Number one, I'm aware of the score. If I'm in a position to take risk or not. So if I'm winning, I probably go for a little bit more. I might be a little more aggressive. Again, it's instinct. It could be either way. But I know the score and I know if I can take risk or not. I'm aware. Number two is I came up with a plan for the point. I'm gonna use my kick serve and volley. This is what I'm gonna use to attack my opponent. And number three, what I did is I thought, last time I hit the kick serve, dude hit a passing shot, okay? So I need to have a solution for that in case he does it again. So I had a problem with the point, and then I have to figure out what my solution is to deal with that. So as I was thinking about it, I came up with one solution. I was gonna move in faster and beat him to the spot. Are there multiple ways that I could have solved the problem? Yeah, I could have hit a bigger kick serve. I could have hit it a little bit faster. I could have gone directly there. There's multiple things that I can do to solve the one problem of that passing shot cross. I need the best solution because I don't wanna think about just this one thing. I need to think about the whole point and be able to like free my head. So one solution to the problem so I'm not overthinking. Okay, so this is kind of the structure. If you look at it, score is just situation awareness, but the plan is my offensive problem solving. So this is where I'm thinking about how I'm going to attack my opponent. And then the problems that I have, that is defensive problem solving. So another example of that could be I keep missing my backhand cross. Solutions, slice, run around it, move better, go down the line. Unlimited options, but again, if I try to do too much at once, I get confused, I forget about other things. So that's why I come up with one solution. So this is how I was problem solving in my matches. So what I did for our players at the academy is I came up with a 4-question framework for them to use. And so the 4 questions are, what is the current goal for the situation right now? Do I need to come back and win the game? Am I down 4-5 in the first set and I gotta find a way to get to 5-all? What is the current goal right now? Once I've identified that, what can I use? These are the strategies to attack the other person. Am I gonna use my forehand? Am I gonna use going to the net? Am I gonna use a moon ball? What am I gonna use to attack them? Are there any repeating problems? This gets them to think. First serve percentage. Am I missing returns? Am I missing in the net? Am I missing wide? Whatever the problems are, asking this question helps me identify it. And then if so, what's one solution to a problem? So, score, offensive problem solving, defensive problem solving, and one solution. And these are the 4 questions that you ask. So we ran this at the academy, and we have a couple players that get really angry in between points sometimes. where it's like, how did I miss that? Like, what's going on? My forehand is so bad. And then they walk up to the next point and they're super angry and they go hit the serve really hard. It's like, you're clearly not ready to go play that next point, okay? But once we started doing this, what we noticed is the players are going back to the fence. They're thinking, what's the current goal? What can I use? Are there repeating problems? And if so, what's one solution? And so now they're problem solving for the current situation, ready to play the next point. They're not hung up on the past. They're not emotional about the past. They're not anxious about the future. They're not anxious about, I might lose the set 3 games from now. They're in the present. They're thinking and they're problem solving. And they're not overlooking very much in the match. So huge shift in attitude, huge shift in emotional control, huge shift in the adjustments that they were making in the matches. And there's something called the 16-second cure, which is like the scientifically proven way of recovering in between points, making sure you're ready to play the next one. What I find is that if you go through these questions, you are resetting your brain and you're coming up with the plan for the next point, exactly like they said in the 16-second cure. This is just how I like to do it so that we're fully problem solving while we are getting our mind ready for the next point. So it's a little twist on the 16-second cure. But this is it for problem solving in matches.